found out today that Rob Gutman doesn't understand the lyrics to the popular song by Natalie Imbruglia, Torn. He thought it was not about her being torn, but instead about the chap in question being a perfect man and her being torn over the matter. That happened in about 75 minutes as Liverpool played Napoli. And the reason why it happened in about 75 minutes when Liverpool played Napoli is Liverpool were that fucking appalling for the first, I would say, 50 minutes of the game against Napoli. We had to make our own entertainment. I would rather not have to make my own entertainment when Liverpool are playing football. I would like to be entertained by Liverpool. I've got Neil Docking, I've got Phil Blundell. I thought the fortune teller was right, and instead very much not on this one. I thought I'd be all right with them not winning this game, Neil Docking, and I sort of am in that the grand scheme of things. It was an all right game to get beat in, but Liverpool are absolutely abject. They're abject for 50 minutes on a lot of what football is meant to be about. They aren't determined, they aren't focused, they aren't ruthless. They're second best in absolutely every area. And I don't like saying that about any Liverpool side, and especially not the one full of the great lads. But all the great lads, with the possible exception of the goalkeeper, all the lads who won that first title for us, all those lads, fucking appalling.
Yeah, I mean, there's barely a player who comes out of any credit other than Luis Diaz. They were outfought, they were outworked, they were outran. I was just saying that I miss the boring Liverpool midfield that used to outfight everybody, that used to outrun everybody, that used to outwork everybody. That was the foundation of our success under Klopp in Europe and domestically.
Do you miss it because the players aren't there, or do you miss it because the commitment to that notion wasn't there? Because that's what I was finding difficult to watch there. For me, Liverpool at the minute are a team of smart arses.
Yeah.
They're all waiting for the ball to break in a way that's going to suit them so that they can counter-attack when the fucking building is on fire. And the fucking building was on fire repeatedly in the first half. So fucking deal with that and then do the other stuff.
Yeah. Well, you look at Trent time and time again, the positions he's picking up are because he's hoping we can spring and counter. It's what am I going to do when we win the ball here? With Joe Gomez, some of the mistakes he's made tonight come from him thinking, I'm just going to turn him here and I'm lay it down the line and we'll be off. Just put it in the stand. The basics are what this team has been missing for a long time now. You're right when you say it's not the worst game to lose. You can lose the first game in the Champions League group, especially away from home. Better Liverpool teams than this have lost in Naples and gone on to win the European Cup. So the result in itself isn't the issue, but the lack of application across the pitch. And also, it's more than a lack of application, it's strategic. We're not looking to do the basic things. We're not looking to win the game first and then earn our result afterwards, which is what you have to do in European football.
Yeah, the on fire thing was interesting because instead of basically going for a fire extinguisher to put it out, they were on the fucking phones looking at Rightmove to figure out where they were going to live next instead. And that's not how you approach a fucking fire, is it? You deal with the problem in front of you, and none of them did.
As Neil Jones once infamously tweeted.
Fucking hell, yeah. Any Suarez news? That was someone. Maybe that was the problem. Yeah. They were asking if Luis Suarez scored a boss goal in the Uruguayan Clasico again, or something, instead of actually playing fucking football because it was shite. It was just a disconnected mess, and I think the whole part of the problem is we weren't pressing properly because the structure of the team is fundamentally flawed. Firmino isn't pressuring as a centre forward because he isn't fucking playing centre forward. I thought when he came on Saturday he was really good because he was playing in the same position as he's played. But when he's looking up, there's 3 men in front of him instead of 2, and now he's back to playing centre forward. He's making the pitch smaller. He's meaning that their centre backs can push up, and when they aren't, and then they've got time on the ball, and it was just very, very easy for them. Now we then get done by loads of just vertical straight balls because we aren't able to press on the man with the ball because everything is a disconnected mess, and it's. At the same time, I'm sort of really annoyed with how it was, but at the same time, it looks to me, and I'm a fucking idiot, it looks to me quite a simple fix. Like, it's not like the wheel needs reinventing to sort this out, I don't think. It's a problem that is identifiable and fixable, but it needs fixing quick because we can't carry on like this.
Have you seen Bobby look as goosed as that when he went off as well?
I mean, it doesn't even start at the weekend, though, is what I would say. It doesn't start at the weekend, so that's why...
Shattered?
Yeah. So this is for me, Neil, this is one of my concerns, and it isn't just about very specific injury-based things or personnel-based things. You know, you can make an argument today that all the Liverpool midfielders who weren't available are fucking brilliant. You can make an argument that all the Liverpool midfielders who were available are absolutely dreadful. For me, it's stuff like, it's just positioning stuff, and also it's allowing for the idea that the opposition might have a bit of a plan.